It always seems to be the case that the best shot isn't in the most comfortable position. I'm probably on a very steep, snowy, icy slope. Probably clip into my ice axes so I can free up a hand. I'll pull out the camera and I'll realize, oh, actually, I'm too close. You're like, well, I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna be a lot more uncomfortable, but I'm gonna get the shot that is forever. There's nothing like filming in a high-stakes environment when you know that this moment is really only going to happen once. This is your opportunity to capture that moment. You're so focused that really the rest of the world falls away, and you become the frame that you're shooting. Sometimes you forget to breathe. And in that experience, you have the opportunity to have a transcendent moment. The rest of the world is gone, and you are living the frame that you have in front of you.
That's beautiful, Jimmy. Thank you. We're going to ask you to do that again later, but I love
What?
that sentiment.
My parents were Chinese immigrants, and part of my schooling was Chinese calligraphy, which I think really, in some ways, informed my sense of composition and balance. I was also surrounded by Chinese landscape paintings growing up. When I've been asked before, like, where did you pick up your visual language? I think that was like the baseline. Television for me growing up was something that I remember fondly because it was something that brought the family together. It was also a conduit in my family for American culture, right? Like, I'm growing up as a Chinese kid with Chinese immigrant parents in South Central Minnesota. We're like the only Chinese family around. It was a step outside of the world I was being brought up in. As a filmmaker, you go through all of this effort to come up with a story or follow a story and capture the story, to share the story. I mean, that kind of immersion in the films that I make, I don't think is possible without the kind of technological advances that a company like MediaTek produces. You can almost have a theatrical experience at home, and that's pretty extraordinary. Watching a film at home with your family, it's a place to sit together and share an experience. It's also, you know, just like what I grew up with.